Oh, brother. Okay, first off, if you can hear cars or traffic, it's because my window is open. It is stiflingly hot in November in my apartment because we live in a high-rise. So, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. I sound like Amberlynn. Like, just shut the window. No, okay, I'm not gonna fucking shut the window. Hi, I'm Keely. I was gonna say, if you haven't met me before, you've never met me before. I've been following Girl World for like 8 months. It's kind of like my ultimate side quest to do this. But I am a law student, so I'm about as legally qualified as Amber's current lawyer. But I thought it'd be interesting for me to do some reactions and to see if there's anything that I can pick out. This might be really boring. If it is, I'm so sorry. That's basically what I'm here doing. We'll just start as we mean to go on. I'm gonna watch the recap from Amber's live from last night. I believe last night. I live in the UK, so don't know if that's right. Probably is. So anyway, today we're going to be reacting to the live stream recap with thanks to Apathetic Facts. Thank you so much. I don't think I'd be awake to watch the actual live, even if I tried. Maybe we'll do that one time for a real-time reaction. But for now, we have this excellence. Yeah, cool. Let's go. Also, please like, subscribe if you're into it. If you're not, that's totally fine and I'll never do it again.
My foot was just like dangling.
Dangling.
Crazy mother.
Yeah. Hey lady. You don't have OCD. You forgot your spaghetti. You have OBCD. Okay, thank you. I didn't know my psychiatrist was on here. I'm actually starving. That should be my middle name. Amberlynn Hungry Reid. I don't know, I just feel so disconnected. She was like, you're healthy. But you are obese.
Hello? Is anyone home?
So Aunt Tammie has been quite active on YouTube lately. Apparently, she's Jordy's mod, and this is what she had to say in his live stream the other day. I gave Amber until midnight to show Twinkie on live tonight to prove she took care of Twinkie's nails, or I will make a call to pet services tomorrow. Well,
I fucking love Jordy, and I love, you know, the ways in which we get the tea, but like, oh, this woman, man, I can't hack it. You're a grown woman. I'm sorry. I just can't. Like, surely there are other things, better things to do with your day. Whatever. But I'm saying that, and I'm sat here doing this. So, you know, pinch of salt, guys.
after that ultimatum, of course Amber didn't go live. Then Aunt Tammie put out a couple YouTube shorts.
That is one big pile of shit.
I wasn't able to capture the other one before she deleted it, but it was essentially pointing out the very noticeable marks on Amber's arms and stomach that she showed in her last live stream, and saying they are from bed bugs.
I do not match whatsoever because I'm just at home. I'm just at home.
I want to offer a perspective here. So me and my girlfriend, we got, obviously I'm a lesbian, me and my girlfriend got a new kitten recently, and we found this with our cat as well. When we got this new kitten had fleas. It's pretty common. Yeah. So obviously we defleed her straight away, but before we noticed that she had fleas, literally it took us one day, the flea had bit me twice. And the bites I see on Amber seem very like flea bites. And obviously she's got Romeo. Just a different take, perhaps.
Oh, Winnie has a shirt and no pants. No, I'm wearing pants. Girl, you lied before. Why should we trust you? I completely understand that, but it's not up for me to make you guys believe me, you know. Prove it? Okay. They're just white and black.
Then she decided to make a community post announcing that after several people have requested it, she's now making merch. When people tried to go to the
To profit off of this is insane. Like, it's hard to decide whether it's an insane pull, like it's so genius and like kind of baddie to do that, or if it's just entirely fucked up.
link, it showed nothing there, and Tammie said she had a coffee cup and a t-shirt available, didn't realize she only had one of each and has sold out already. And after all that, Tammie deleted all her videos, shorts, and community tab posts. So now Amber's live stream today is all about debunking, yet again, the bed bug thing.
Okay. I have a story time. So my mom, she calls me yesterday, right? And she was like, so this is what we're doing. On Saturday we're doing this, Friday we're doing this, and by the way, tomorrow I'm coming over. She never comes over, like I'm genuinely confused. She was like, I want to give you a hug, I want to check in on you. Something feels weird. Something just seems off because it's not part of the routine. It's not part of the pattern. I'm a very observant person. And I was like, what is she talking about? Like, this is weird. I was like, Mom, why are you coming over? You never come over. Like, that's not something we do. Like, I don't go to her apartment. She doesn't come to mine.
This is a lie. And you can tell because she's just giving far too many details. Far too many details. And I used to be a prolific liar when I was like 13. And I would act and do... I don't want to compare myself, but act and do these same things. This over-exaggeration, the unnecessary details. She said 2 or 3 times now that her mum never comes over. Weird, and I'm sure to be unpacked late in a later stream, but she's already said that.
I always just hang out outside of the apartment because I'm always home anyway, so why do I want to hang out here? So she calls me today on her way here, and she goes, I'm almost there, don't be upset with me. And I was like, Mom, what are you like, what is happening? And I was like, is it something bad? She goes, I just need to talk to you about something. I thought it was like something like extreme or whatever. So she walks in. You guys, I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone. She walks in and
I was watching Mr. Snowflake's video and he had a really interesting point about how she's like a Woody doll. And you pull the string in her back and she only has 10 phrases. And I'm in the... Sorry, I don't know if what the fuck is the Twilight Zone? What?
She says, let me check your bed. I said, check my bed? She goes, I want to see if you have bed bugs. I'm like, Mom, where is this coming from? Oh my God. My aunt, I guess because I don't go to my aunt's thing. My aunt, I guess, because my mom explained it to me. I was like, Mom, why are you even thinking this? And she goes, I understand you've been picking since you were a little girl, but it's like really bad right now, etc., etc. And I was like, yes, it is really bad because I have a kitten that scratches me. She was like, but your aunt posted this video. She tries to explain it to me. And she goes, actually, let me show you. So she gets out her phone. She types it in. She goes, oh, your aunt deleted all her shorts. And I was like, what? I'm literally like...
Originally, to this point, I thought Amber had potentially sent a cease and desist. She would be the first person to own up to it. I cannot, like, from a legal perspective, cannot understand, apart from morality, why Tammie would take down those videos.
I'm confused. I'm like, what do you mean? So I come over here, I go onto my iMac, I type in the stupid name, Tammie Robertson, whatever her last name is, they're gone. So I was like, okay, yeah, she deleted them all, I'm not sure why. And I was like, okay, explain the short to me. Like, what did it look like? What did it say? Like, I'm confused. My mom goes, it was you with a bunch of bed bugs crawling all over you. And I was like, bitch, what?
Alright, so actually as I was editing this, the channel, Hello It's Heavy, informed me Tammie still had the deleted shorts up on her TikTok, so here they are.
Good lord. Good lord. Oh my... See, you're doing too much, Tammie, you're doing too much. Far too much. Bedbugs suck. Hashtag bedbugs suck. Hashtag so do you. You can dislike someone. Do you know what I mean? And I'm not trying to stick up for Amberlynn here. I'm not. But you can dislike someone, but that's your niece. Do you know what I mean? Like, be an adult. Like, somebody has to be an adult in this situation, surely. Surely.
what? Bitch, you what? My aunt is the one with the actual bed bugs. I'm like living in Twilight Zone. So I got so confused. I was like, Mom, let's go. Let's go in my room. So we're moving sheets, we're moving pillows, she's looking under the mattress and the seams and the this. She goes,
Amberlynn's mum needs to have something in her that believes that Amberlynn might have bed. I don't know if this is just an England thing. I've never known anyone in my entire life to have bed bugs. Is it like Americans? You'll have to tell me. Is it common? Like what? But you know, her mum must have some inkling that her daughter, you know, had the capability of having bed bugs, and I think that tells us everything we need to know about Amberlynn's current state of hygiene. I mean, we already know, but it's ridiculous.
wow, your mattress protector is like pearly white. It's so clean. And I'm like, as it should be. She's searching high and low there. You guys, there's no bed bugs. This has to be the stupidest rumor that's probably ever happened. There's a lot of rumors out there that are like the most hurtful or like the most absurd, whatever. This is like the stupidest. This is the stupidest. I have explained ad nauseum. I have had excoriation since I was a little girl. And a lot of people...
I would absolutely love to see Amber try and spell these words. Like, barely using them correctly in a sentence, but I would love to see her like get her journal out and spell these words. Big letters. Very neat handwriting, you know?
Don't know what that is, so I'm going to explain it to you with the actual definition. Excoriation disorder, which is referred to as a chronic skin picking, or, as you guys know, I can't say this word, dermatillomania. It is a mental illness related to obsessive compulsive disorder. It is characterized by repeated picking at one's skin, which results in areas of swollen or broken skin and causes significant disruption in one's life. So the definition of excoriation disorder, which is commonly known as I can't say the word, is a mental disorder on the
Yeah, I'm numbed out, bro. I'm numbed out.
Compulsive spectrum, and it causes damage to the skin. I had to my mom has seen me deal with this. Like as a little girl, I would get I'm like getting itchy thinking about this, and it's like making me like sick.
I'm getting itchy too. Please stop.
As a little girl, I would get like mosquito bites, and then eventually they would turn into scabs. Like this is just something that I have always dealt with. I have talked to you guys about this on my channel for literally ever. It is an obsessive compulsive thing that I have never been able to heal from. I have talked to therapists, I have talked to psychologists. All they can say is find coping mechanisms. And I think that is why I fidget so much. That's why I'm always doing something with my hands, whether it's Lego or Choosy. The best way I can describe it, like this is actually ridiculous that I even have to like do this. Say Romeo.
See, she has one there. She could have spelled it out for us. I'm just saying. She could have spelled it out. Spell it. Spell the word.
Scratches me. And scratches, when you look really, really close, they're just a bunch of tiny little, I'm going to call them scabs, okay? Say,
oh my god, I'm so glad Amberlynn finally got an education. I did not anticipate it to be a medical degree. Fuck.
He scratches me, and then every time I get cat scratched, it itches like a bitch, okay? So I'm like itching it. So say I make this part open up, and this part open up, and then it bleeds, okay? So then I go to sleep. This part heals, and then say this part heals as part of the scab. These parts do not heal because I done itched it so bad, I made it bleed. So I wake up and there's...
I done itched it so bad, I made it bleed.
a scab, if you will. My OCD, my obsessive feeling tells me I need to pick it off. I pick off those two pieces, and throughout the day, this small part right here slowly is healing because it's literally almost non-existent. There was no scab, so I didn't even have to fuck with it. This top part might be a little bit deeper than this one. So let's say this part heals in a week after me picking it, but this one stays because I just pick it and pick it, and it's getting deeper and deeper. What was once an actual scratch is now just one scab.
Put a plaster on it.
That is what you guys are seeing. And it has ruined my life. It has ruined my skin. It has ruined a lot. For my aunt to make a video, which I have not seen it, so I don't know how, like, I don't know if she was speaking in an allegation way. I don't know if she was speaking in a this could be it type of way, because I never saw the video, so I literally do not know. For her to make a video about something that is not true after threatening me and saying that I defame her and all of this stuff, like, it's hypocritical. So I mainly am coming on here because it's like, the fact that my mom, my feelings are hurt a little bit. Like, I love that she cares and she's like, you know what, let's look high and low. And I know what a bedbug is. I know what bedbug bites look like. I know I'm 34 years old. If I had that, you guys know how quick I would be like, I'm getting a new mattress, I'm getting a new couch.
I think there are multiple points to make here. We're talking about defamation, right? And a massive defense to defamation is, was it true? Are you being truthful? Is there proof that what you are saying, you are, at the time of making that statement, positive that that is the truth? Or does it come out to be the truth, right? Do you have it from a reliable source? Is it the truth? If Amber has bed bugs, and I can't comment on that because, quite frankly, I haven't been in Amber's bed, thank God. If she has bed bugs, and Aunt Tammie wants to post that she has bed bugs, unfortunately, it isn't defamation. As weird and fucked up as that sounds, but it's not, is it? It's not weird and fucked up because this. Who are we talking about here? Who are we actually talking about? But, you know, I think the really difficult thing is that Amber will never have a case if there is a chance. Well, one, she has stated herself she's too lazy anyway, but she will never have a case if it comes out that any of these allegations are true, right? Because people have free speech and there's a reason they've got free speech. And obviously, as Tammie is a full adult woman using her platform in the best way, no, I obviously think there are better ways we can get this message across, but I just, it's really difficult. And I think, you know, any lawyer, and even a law student, Amber's legal counsel, who I've heard is also English. I hope I meet them one day. I kind of want to. Any sort of legal advice you'd get is, you know, the first question they'd ask is it true? Is this true? Do you know what I mean? And as much as I would love to see these two women duking it out in court, I just, you know, I think there is truth to what both of them are saying, and that is why we will forever go around in circles with it. I think Tammie can make as many threats as she likes. I don't think Amber will rise to that threat in the way that she wants. I think Amber will provide content. She'll, you know, crash out. But I don't think anything either of them doing are productive in a legal sense.
New. I love buying stuff. You guys know that. Like, I'm a literal shop.
Oh, also, I do believe that what she's saying here is true, because obviously she is. She might see no point in buying a new bed if she's going to, you know, I don't know much about bed bugs, but if she's going to continue living the lifestyle that she lives, I suppose there would be no point. But super interesting. And also, I guess it depends on what kind of rental apartment she lives in, because we know she lives in a rental apartment. What came with the bed? If I gave this bed bugs, I would probably be charged for it. I don't know how it works, but I guess it also depends on how easy obviously not easy physically for her, but how, you know, logistically easy it would be for her to bring a new bed in.
But it's just like, damn, the way that people speak with such confidence, which, oh my God. Okay, so someone sent me on Instagram, which I have the screenshots for, but I literally am vlogging from my phone, so I can't even, there's a whole list, I guess in one video, that Mr. Snowflake, like, allegates, I don't know if that's a word, there's like, the craziest list, okay? And I was like, what in the actual fuck is this? Like, it's so many rumors that people are believing. I'm going to speak for myself. I immediately messaged Emily because we all know recently everything that's gone on. I'm like, where would these lies come from? Like, it just doesn't make sense. I immediately sent the screenshot to Emily and I said, what is this? And she goes, none of this is even true, so I have no idea. I almost kind of want to like...
Why is Amber so unwilling, obviously I'm stating the obvious here, but to show relevant receipts? Like, if you want to say something and you want to say, like, me and Emily are amicable, whatever, we bonded over this Rachel situation, I don't even know. Where are the, like, I don't want to see your medical records, but where are the fucking receipts to that? Like, where are the receipts to that? Although Emily would be the first person to step out and be like, I didn't say that.
Like, go through the list. I currently can't because it's on my phone and that's what I'm live streaming from. But I want to, like, go through the list and be like, what the fuck? Like, because none of these things were real. And it was so many things that my brain was like, there has to be at least one that's real. There has to be at least one. I don't know how people can speak with such confidence. I'm going to just put all of these, like, rumors into my notes, and then tomorrow we can talk about them. I'm going to have them all listed out, and then we can talk about them. But I just don't know how, like, people who genuinely do not know me, they do not know me at all, can speak with such confidence about stuff and act as if, like, they literally live in my apartment, or they literally were a part of my relationships, or I've never seen anything like it, and it's just, like, so overwhelming. Every single one of those things were untrue. Every single one. So it's almost pointless for me to even sit here and be, like, reading off each one and clarifying, because every single thing was not real. I was like, what? Like, I'm literally not going to watch Snowflake. That makes me want to, like... I'd rather do a million other things than do that. Like, genuinely. I understand, like, speculation and, like, the conspiracy of it all. Like, that's fun. I love conspiracies. Like, I don't even think the moon landing happened. But there's a difference between...
I don't have anything to say. I stopped it, but I don't. So many things. I don't watch Mr. Snowflake. I don't believe the moon landing happened. Like, it's a complete rage bait. Like, rage bait in its simplest form is what she's doing right now. Like, she just wants conspiracy after conspiracy. Like, if, you know, she says she doesn't believe the moon landing's real, people are going to fucking argue with her about it. If she says she doesn't watch Mr. Snowflake, people are going to find proof that she does. No clue, mate.
That versus, like, speaking with upwards such confidence about someone and, like, genuinely ruining...
No, you're right, Amber, but you actively, for a long, long time, put your life, your relationships, your weight loss journey or weight gain journey or whatever, you put it all online, right? So you are, as much as, you know, giving yourself a platform, you're giving other people a platform to have an opinion. If you don't want people's opinion, you can go and get a real job. Like, it's fine. I have a job. I can put myself on here and people are going to say what they want about me, and that's fine. But I'm not dependent on it. Obviously, for real right now, this is my first video. Like, it's just a bit of a laugh, but, like, you put yourself out there. You made that your only source of income, and now you don't want people to have an opinion. Like, there is no way you can control that. The only way you can control that is by deplatforming yourself.
Their life and their reputation, because when I came on here, all I saw was people talking about the sink. So to me, that shows that these reaction channels have way more influence than they realize. And maybe they do realize it, and that's why they like literally love it. Like, they love that whatever they say, their audience will believe them. There's like nothing I can do about it, because like I said, I do not wear a camera on my forehead.
It's not even about that. It's the same thing on a larger scale. It's like, you'll be with someone, you'll be dating someone, and then, you know, you'll have your group of friends and they might have their group of friends, or you might share the same group of friends. Whatever. When you break up, they will say shit that you did, right? If you wiped your ass on the side of a sink, they will say that you did that, right? Weirdly, somebody I know was in a relationship and they had not the same, but weirdly similar story. And everybody, like, I know about it, right? My girlfriend, who doesn't even know the girl, knows about it. People I've worked with know about this story, right? That is on a smaller scale, but it is the same thing. You platformed your partners, gave them an opportunity. They then went and told people, your audience, that those were the things that you were doing, right? It's like, you do it. It's the way that life works, right? They just do it on a bigger scale. But at the end of the day, you get, like I said before, you gave yourself this platform. You give platform to the other people by addressing the situations constantly. And you also platformed your partners, who then went out and spoke against you because they don't want someone like you to have a platform.
9.9999999% of the things that are said about me, there's no way of me being like, look, guys, this actually isn't true. It's just a weird...
I mean, if you told the truth, if you had consistently told the truth and been really honest, then people would be more inclined to believe you, yes. But because you're a prolific liar, pathological perhaps, psychopath, you constantly lied, and therefore nothing you say will now be believed. Yes, correct. That's how that works.
Kind of reality that I live in, hypocrisy.
What's so funny about this is that she said it fine. She said hypocritical fine, like 5 minutes ago. Well, in the recap, but still, like, you just said it. Rage bait.
Is that the word going on? Pearly white mattress protector. Damn, stop. That's how my mom described it.
I was
like, what do you
thinking
mean?
About making that.
She was like, it's so white.
Username.
I was like, well, it's supposed to be. Michelle, how did you avoid picking after your hysterectomy? So that was something that terrified me, because I had a 21-inch vertical incision. They would constantly talk about, like, this could get so infected that, like, you could land up in surgery again. It's like they literally beat into me, like, do not pick this, clean it right. And my whole insides were, like, taken out. So my brain was able to stop me from picking that, but it just made me pick other parts of my skin because I was in such fear, because it's like, that was a whole incision that was going inside of me.
Can someone say, like, how long, I don't know the answer to this question, but how long has she been talking about skin picking? Because for me, this feels like it's either it's very concentrated right now and maybe I didn't notice it as much in the earlier vlogs, but, like, has she actually been talking about this for a long time? Or has she got a new girlfriend who picks her skin and she also picks her skin?
Versus just, like, something that was just on top of my skin, if that makes sense. Did E give you bottles of bleach to clean the sink? No. Again, that's just part of the rumors, which is unfortunate. Y'all, she doesn't have bed bugs, it's couch bugs. My mom also checked the couch. My pillows are looking a mess because of it. Yeah.
Come back there.
The Choosy game was punishment for your girlfriends. No, I played Choosy actively, actually. See, right here, this is a bunch of, like, little Choosy things. I can show you guys during Vlogmas. I play it for at least an hour a day. It's very, very calming. E, making you brush your teeth sounded right because your journal said she made fun of your breath. She has never made me brush my teeth. I brush my teeth daily, sometimes nightly.
Yes, brother.
I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I skip the night, which is not good, but I brush my teeth as soon as I wake up every single day.
I think everybody does that to some degree. But I just don't think you need to make it, again, use your platform to rage bait. It's just rage bait. I'm rising to it. I don't know why. I need to stop.
When she was making fun of my breath, it was mainly like because I had garlic or whatever. Like, I remember that verbatim. It wasn't just like a random
defender
moment in time. So have you ever used a sink to wipe? No. Twinkie's actually snoring on the couch and the pile of pillows. But my mom literally genuinely just left, and I was like, Mom, I have got to live stream this because this is like crazy. But anyways, I just wanted to come on here and like clarify that because it's just like the most wild thing in the world. Why do you obsess over addressing rumors? Who cares if they're true or not? I don't really obsess over it because there are so many, and I could make literally my content 24/7 about it. But I just had to come on here about the bedbug story because like I mainly...
No, she would if she wasn't so lazy.
Did it because my aunt, you know, she threatened me. She was like, take down the video or I sue you, or take down the live stream or I sue you. She can sit here and I think honestly she deleted the shorts because she knows she's wrong. Because she does make...
I think people don't understand what the process of suing somebody is like. I just recently sued someone. And as a law student, that was profoundly difficult, and it you have to have such a lot of money and such good reason to even go about that. Like, when we're talking about legal issues when it comes to Amberlynn Reid, we're talking about purely civil cases, and they're a lot, especially in America. They're a lot. They take a lot out of you financially and emotionally, and it's a very prolonged process. I don't think these two women in butterfuck nowhere are going to be suing each other anytime soon, despite it being something, as I previously discussed, I would love to see.
So many statements that could be categorized under defamation, 100%. I think that's the reason why, like, she watches every word that I say, like, down to every last syllable. She genuinely is a horrid...
You can get a restraining order. That would probably be the best route for you, Amber. It would... If you feel threatened, you're telling us you feel threatened. If you feel threatened for your own mental health, it can do a world of good. She can't come near you. It would... I don't know what the rules are like in America, but I could only assume it would somewhat restrict what she could say about you online, at least then. And obviously this is then talking about criminal, but you know, if somebody is putting you through that much turmoil, you can get a restraining order. I mean, obviously it's very hard to monitor how much you watch someone who puts their whole life online, but it would definitely cause a shake. I think that would be better than what you're currently doing.
Person, like, she's a horrid person through and through, and I am so grateful I do not have her in my life. But if she continues with the harassment, I'm making this known out loud, I might have to get the law involved, only mainly because it's becoming harassment and it's becoming... I'm starting to feel unsafe. What?
Again, yeah, restraining order. If you feel harassed, you are well within your right, whoever you are, to get a restraining order. That is, you know, probably the simplest way to solve this problem.
What did I call it that one time, you guys? An ease and assist. I forgot the weird thing of it.
Yeah, that could also work. They're pretty simple to draw up. I think I guess the point is that, you know, if somebody ignores a cease and desist, then and you don't then take legal action, no one will ever take one you send seriously again, so you need to be prepared to have the finances to fund your legal action after that.
I said, no, I will not sue. I will not sue. But I will make it to where
Good idea.
she doesn't get to talk about me anymore, because it's becoming like I'm becoming kind of scared for my safety a little bit.
Yeah,
she makes me
order,
feel
100%.
unwell. And
just be done
cease
with
and desist.
Cease and desist.
A lot of people think that she's obsessed, weird, crazy. A restraining order. Yeah, very that. It's not just like a little drama. Like, she's actually giving me like a stomach ache, because she freaks me out. Like, she genuinely freaks me out. I blocked her right after it was like October 20 something, I think, when she was like, take down the live stream. I did it, and then I blocked her. I want nothing to do with her. She genuinely will not leave me alone. She talks about me constantly, watches all my stuff. She doesn't...
Again, I think the best thing you can do in this situation, Amber, is just not talk about it. You shouldn't talk about it, because it fuels the fire. And I'm not saying you're a smart cookie, because you're clearly not. And I'm not trying to help out a fucking... I don't even want to say it. At this point, but, you know, this is old drama, old news. There are more pressing things that she needs to address that aren't Tammie. So I think we could put this to bed.
Realize this, but back when I was using Snapchat as a little area to post, like, I was posting like so many videos. You can see who watches your shit. She watched every single one. What? I can't. There's a difference between, okay, I don't like my niece, I don't agree with the things that she does, there's some bad blood there, let's move on. But no, it's become so weird. Someone said she made merch. I don't know if I believe that. I feel like if she made merch, that would be beyond weird. That would be like the weirdest thing in the world. That would be like the level, I can't. That would really make me try to get a restraining order, because that's where it's starting to get really creepy. You know, having my mom come over and actually physically look at all my furniture to see if I had bed bugs is like... It made me realize that, like, just like reaction channels, my aunt has a power, and it really...
Again, you entirely platform these people, but that's fine.
It does come with, like, slander and defamation. You have scabies. Obviously, you don't know what scabies is. I'm feeling uneasy. Tammie is giving ew, she's doing too much. Yeah. It's only slander if it's not true. Exactly. I can't stand Tammie. I don't think a lot of people can. I hope that, like, whatever is hurting her, I hope that she heals from it. There's something she's missing in life. She's definitely missing something in life right now. And I hope she finds it. I really do. Because no one deserves, well, most no one's deserves to be in that much pain and that miserable to the point of dancing with the devil while actively fearing God. It's not normal. It's not well. It's screaming, I need help. And I say that as someone who needs help and who recognizes it. But I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go take a shower. I'm gonna start wearing my Fitbit in 2026, by the way.
Well, that was interesting. Do you know what? I thought there wouldn't be much to say from a legal perspective there. And I think, as you can tell, I like to have a giggle. I like to be silly with it. But it's really genuinely interesting. Obviously, in some aspects, you know, we might go back a little bit, or whatever happens in the future, we'll be able to look at kind of more of the criminal aspect of Amber's behaviour, which I think would be super interesting as well. But for now, we're just talking about... I mean, if we could put the Tammie thing to bed, I think it'd be best for absolutely everyone. But yeah, that was it. That was my it. That was all. If you did enjoy this video, please let me know, and I will do some more. yeah, thank you again to Apathetic Facts. I'll link them down in the description so that you can go watch their recaps, because it just makes life a lot easier. Nobody needs to see all of the fluff of Amberlynn Reid's 10 phrases. Thank you, Mr. Snowflake, for that one. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it if you stuck around. But yeah, I will see you all later. Love you, bye. Love you, bye.